Hey guys, what's up? Toboloco here. Welcome back to the Subscriber World Cup for the month of January 2024. We're in a brand new year, which means brand new Subscriber World Cups for the year. So in 2024, we're starting off with a good one. We have a double Subscriber World Cup coming up for you. For the next Subscriber World Cup in February, I want Asian or African teams only to celebrate the end of AFCON and the Asia Cup. They've been brilliant tournaments, and I think that you guys should pick either African or Asian teams. And just as an early heads up as well, just a very early heads up, that there will be no Subscriber World Cup for the month of March, as I am away for the entire month of March. I'll still put out videos that I've saved on my laptop, but I can't record the Subscriber World Cup because that requires me to actually do it on the day, and I won't be at home and I won't have my games with me and stuff like that. So I do apologize. I'm going on holiday. I deserve a holiday. So let's quickly butcher all your names before we get into this. So Egypt is represented by True Sneaky, Jamaica double entry represented by Pinimio and Montrax, Philippines represented by Laura's Channel, New Zealand represented by James Culler. Or Coulter. I'm sorry if I wrote that down wrong. Israel, represented by Laha Soto. Costa Rica was a double entry between William Junks and Tanya Kernahan. South Africa, Ryan Bromhead. Japan, Yao Yao from Hong Kong. And Do Haemon. In Group C, Sweden, represented by Henry Holden and Wasabi 1982-1. Romania, represented by Andre and Triple R, like Raw, or something like that, I don't know. Chile, represented by SSMCFC and Eduardo. Greece, represented by the Tilde or the Tilde. USA was massive, absolutely massive. We have loads of entries here for USA. We have Maxence Lefer, Center Studios, Oh Yeah Mr. Krabs, Brian Jimenez, and Lena. So that's like, what, 5 of you representing the United States. Poland represented by Johns Casa and Dominoes. Denmark represented by GD Sparkman. And Iran, represented by Mario Marroquin. In Group E, we have Thailand, represented by Zion Molina. Ethiopia, represented by Liquid Football Edits. Puerto Rico, represented by Papaya. Sri Lanka, represented by Stickman Plays. In Group F, we have St. Lucia, represented by Cuthbert McBain. Indonesia, represented by Orlando. Lebanon represented by Ivory Trance, and Mozambique represented by Wasteland Wanderer. And then we have the big boys here in these groups. Group G, we have Netherlands represented by Splatskill and Vissa Barker, Spain represented by Serbian Country Ball, Argentina represented by Grimmer, Belgium represented by Six Peeps. In Group H, we have Germany represented by a lot of people again. We have S9 Sliver, Tracy Fern, UEFA Euro 2024, and Patrick Mealy. Brazil was a triple entry between Konrad Abdullahovic and Cassian. Italy represented by Dose of Random Weekly, and Morocco represented by Teddy Hart. If you missed out on the first one, that means you will be in the second chance Subscriber World Cup. There was a lot of entries that sort of were, you know, like double, triples, quadruples, or even like quintuple entries. Alright then guys, so I'm going to simulate this one and let you guys know how it went after the simulation. See you in a bit. Alright then guys, simulation done. Simulation done. And this is how it's finished in your groups. You all know who you are. So let's have a look and see what happened. We have Egypt and Jamaica going through in Group A. New Zealand and the Philippines were very close to going through, but just missed out on, Philippines missed out by a point and New Zealand missed out on goal difference. Very unlucky there. Group B, we have Japan and South Africa going through, Israel missing out by a point, and also 2014 Costa Rica coming bottom of the group. You would have thought that 2014 Costa Rica would have performed a little bit better in that one. In Group C, we have Romania and Sweden going through. Greece and Chile not doing very well in that group. I'm a little bit disappointed in Chile there. Chile usually do a bit better in these simulations, but they didn't that time. In Group D, we have Poland going through top of the group, United States going through on goal difference, Denmark missing out on goal difference, and Iran going home just a point behind them. In Group E, we have Thailand, top of the group, Ethiopia with 4 points, Puerto Rico missing out by a point, and Sri Lanka with only 1 point. In Group F, we have Mozambique mopping up in that one with 9 points. I think the only team in the entire tournament to actually get... Oh, no, Thailand have got 9 points. So Thailand and Mozambique are the only teams that have got 9 points. The whole 9 points from the 3 games. Lebanon go through in second place, Indonesia missing out by a point, and St. Lucia going home with only 1 point. And in the big groups, the groups with all the bigger teams in, we have Spain and Belgium. Belgium making it out of that one, Argentina and the Netherlands going home, and quite possibly the biggest shock in the whole tournament, Morocco coming out on top with 6 points, Italy with also 6, Brazil and Germany going home. In the round of 16, we have Egypt versus South Africa, Romania versus the United States, Japan versus Jamaica, Poland versus Sweden, we have Thailand versus Lebanon, Spain versus Italy, Mozambique versus Ethiopia, and Belgium versus Morocco. So there could be potentially a brand new winner. Possibly a new finalist if you're looking at the table from the left hand side. Alright then guys, so we do this part live and we can follow all the games and stuff like that. So we got Romania versus the United States, and we also have Egypt versus South Africa in the round of 16 match day 1. Let's have a look and see what happened in that one. So we have USA winning 1-0 over Romania and South Africa beating Egypt by 2-1. Okay, cool. Japan versus Jamaica now, and Poland versus Sweden. Let's simulate Jamaica and Japan and find out. It was a 3-0 to Japan, so quite an easy victory for the Japanese. And then we have Poland versus Sweden. Let's simulate that one. And that was a 3-0 to Poland as well. Now we have Spain versus Italy and Thailand versus Lebanon. So this is a big matchup. Who's going to take this one in the round of 16 between Spain and Italy? Let's have a look and see. It is Spain with a 3-1 victory, and Thailand beat Lebanon 2-1. So congrats to Thailand, really. That was a really decent result. And we got Morocco versus Belgium and Mozambique versus Ethiopia. Let's see what happens in this game. Can Morocco pull off another shock? Oh, I think they did. Yes, it's a 2-1. Morocco march on. I don't know what happened between Mozambique and Ethiopia because it doesn't tell you who won on penalties or extra time or anything like that. So we have a bit of a David versus Goliath situation coming up in the quarterfinals. We have Thailand versus Spain. I can only really see a Spain win, but who knows, right? Who knows? Let's have a look and see. It was a 2-1 to Spain. So Thailand did score. They did give it a good go, but unfortunately they got eliminated in the quarterfinals. Okay, so now we have South Africa versus the United States. Let's see what happens in this game. Simulate that one. And that is a 2-1 to the United States. Alright, cool. So the USA advanced. Now we have Mozambique versus Morocco. Now, despite Morocco being fairly decent in this one, I think Mozambique have been quite impressive as well, and it's quite a hard game to call. And then we also have Japan versus Poland in the other quarterfinal. Let's have a look and see who wins this game. And it was a 1-0 to Morocco. Mozambique. Mozambique have knocked out Morocco. That is insane. That is absolutely insane. And Morocco have been dumped out of the World Cup. Despite their brilliant run in the group stage, they have been knocked out. Okay, we have Japan versus Poland. Let's simulate that one. And Japan got eliminated. I just saw that. It was a 1-0 to Poland. Okay, so now we have the United States versus Spain. I don't know why it should have been Morocco versus Spain, right? Because of the table, but I don't know why the game switches it over. It's really strange when it does that. But okay, whatever. So let's find out who wins. Will it be the United States or will it be just the typical Spain? Let's have a look and see. it was a 2-0 to Spain. Okay, fair enough. So Spain have gone through. Now we have Poland versus Mozambique. Poland have a really good chance to get to the final, as Mozambique as well. But I think it's been so impressive to see Mozambique actually reach the semi-final. That is absolutely nuts. Let's have a look and see who wins this game. I just saw that Poland won 3-1, so the journey comes to an end for Mozambique. Well, not quite the end, because they have a third place playoff to play against. USA versus Mozambique. Let's have a look and see who wins this game. Let's hope it's Mozambique in a way. No, they've just been eliminated on the final game, the third place playoff. USA 3, Mozambique 1. Unlucky. And now we have Spain versus Poland. But before we do that, that is your tournament tree for the first Subscriber World Cup. Third place, USA. That was the 5 people that picked them. So you've got Maxence Lefer, Lena, Center Studios, Mr. Krabs, and Bryant Jimenez. 5 people coming third in the Subscriber World Cup. But Mozambique, what an effort that is. And that was Wasteland Wanderer in 4th place. I actually think that Mozambique getting that far is arguably more impressive than like Spain or Poland going into the final, or USA winning the third place playoff. Here we go then, guys. The final of the Subscriber World Cup, your first one, and it's Spain versus Poland. So obviously I'm just gonna show the highlights and stuff, so yeah, enjoy. Here comes Spain into the box here, Iniesta, and he's still got the ball, and he rolls it and he hits the post. That was very unlucky from Iniesta. Crossed in by Poland. Oh, it's hit the post. Oh, 2 times now we've had 2 post hits. Lewandowski. He scores. Lewandowski has scored. And just before half-time, Poland have taken the lead over Spain. This could be big for the people that have picked Poland. We have another corner for Spain. It's crossed in. Header. Oh, and it's headed in from the rebound. And David Silva... I think it was Ramos or Piqué that made the initial header. It was saved, and then David Silva got the rebound. A little bit unlucky for Poland, but Spain have got into this match, and it's 1-1. So it's full time, and Spain and Poland are drawing 1-1. It's been a decent game, to be fair. So extra time wasn't really that special. There was just... both teams were just passing it around, not even trying to shoot, which is really frustrating when the computer plays like that. So on to penalties. Alright, so the first penalty taker is Cesc Fabregas for this one. And he's put it wide. That is not a good start for Spain. Polanski now to maybe take the lead in the shootout. Off the post! Both sides have missed penalties. How lucky was that for Spain? Alright, Xabi Alonso. What can he do? Stutters. And it's saved! 3 missed penalties in the final already. Blaszczykowski. Oh my goodness, they just don't want to score. Taslia saves, that's 4 penalties missed. Negredo up next for Spain. Off the bar and in. Imagine if we had 5 missed penalties there. That was quite lucky. Poland now. And there we go. Now the sides have started to do something. Okay, David Silva. That was a decent pen. That was a really good pen. Alright, okay, Spain are leading currently. Lewandowski now, can he do it for Poland? Yes, okay, right, it's all square again. And here comes Xavi. Hits the bar! Some of these penalties have been so... they haven't been good, have they? And Poland have the chance to potentially win this final with this penalty. It's Grosicki. With the penalty, can he do it for Poland? Yes! He has, and I'm fairly sure that, yes, Poland have won the Subscriber World Cup. How about that? And the person or people that selected Poland, the winners, is John's Casa and Domino's. Congratulations to you guys. You get a victory in the Subscriber World Cup against Spain. Commiserations or congratulations, if you like, to Serbian Country Ball, who picked Spain. You finished second place. Unfortunate for Spain, but congratulations to Poland. On to the second chance Subscriber World Cup. Alright then guys, this is your second chance Subscriber World Cup. So let me just read the extra names that are in this tournament. You all know who you are if you've dropped into the other one, if you've been following it closely. You know the people who got eliminated. So these are the people that come into play, and there's only a few of you. So Bangladesh is represented by Country Edits. Myanmar represented by Sir Fluffy, Canada Cutter Historical, Bosnia Fainio, Lithuania Brady, STP Ebsy, Wales Hamlet, Peru Madman E, Armenia Monster Jam Roblox, American Samoa Bruh Dude, and Laos is myself. The rest of the teams, such as Anguilla, Andorra, San Marino, Afghanistan, and I believe the US Virgin Islands, are all bot teams. So of course we got to simulate all the games, so I'll see you in a bit. Alright then guys, so this is your simulation for the second Subscriber World Cup, and there has been a couple of shocks, and I couldn't believe it when I just saw it pop up on the screen. So Group A, Bosnia and Israel go through, both with 6 points. The Netherlands getting eliminated in that group. And even the bot team, Andorra, got 3 points in that one. So that's actually pretty crazy. In Group B, it was pretty standard. Brazil and Iran go through, and Lithuania get dumped out. In Group C, however, and this is just absolutely insane because Germany have gone through with 9 points, as expected. But San Marino somehow got a win and then went through on goal difference. Now, bearing in mind, nobody picked San Marino. They are a bot team. Chile and Peru, the people who picked those two, you just got eliminated by a bot San Marino. That is absolutely wild. Absolutely wild. I can't believe it, guys. Like, whoever picked Chile and Peru, that is really, really bad to get eliminated by San Marino. In Group D, we have Argentina and Greece going through. Afghanistan did almost put up a fight, but they went out on goal difference, and Sri Lanka going home with 3 points. In Group E, it was Canada and New Zealand going through. Myanmar and Bangladesh missing out on goal difference. In Group F, we have STP going through with 7 points. St. Lucia going through as well with 5. Laos going home just behind them by a point. So I've been eliminated. That sucks, but I mean, it's not really for me, is it? It's for other people. So in Group G, we have Indonesia and the Philippines going through, Puerto Rico and US Virgin Islands going out. And in Group H, it was Wales and Costa Rica going through in that one. Denmark surprisingly being eliminated in that one, and Armenia going home. So this sets up the situation in the round of 16 between Bosnia and Iran. We have Germany versus Greece, Brazil versus Israel, Argentina versus San Marino. We have Canada versus St. Lucia, Indonesia versus Wales. We have STP versus New Zealand, and Costa Rica versus the Philippines. So as you know, we do this part live, so let's just get into it and get this one over and done with. So we got Bosnia versus Iran and Germany versus Greece. Let's simulate Bosnia and Iran, and that was a 3-0 to Bosnia. We have Germany versus Greece next. This should be a Germany victory, right? Let's have a look and see. Yeah, 4-0 to Germany. 4-0. Like, pretty routine. Now we have Brazil versus Israel. What will happen in that one? It was a 2-0 to Brazil, and now we have the big game, Argentina versus San Marino. Can San Marino do it? That would be huge if a bot San Marino knocked out someone who's playing as Argentina. Let's have a look. Oh, it's a 4-1. 4-1 to Argentina. So San Marino did score in that game, so they did put up some sort of fight. And now we have Canada versus St. Lucia. Let's see what happens in that game. And it was a 2-1 to Canada, just squeezing by, and Wales beat Indonesia 1-0 as well. Now we have Costa Rica versus the Philippines. I'm guessing Costa Rica will do that one. Yep, I just saw it. It was the 2-1. And STP beat New Zealand 2-1. That's a little bit of a shock, but well done, STP. And now we have the quarterfinals. Canada versus Wales. Let's see who goes through in that one. It was a 2-1 victory to the Welsh. We have Bosnia now versus Germany. Let's see if Germany can continue or Bosnia might spoil the party. Let's have a look. It was 2-1 to Bosnia. Bosnia have knocked out Germany. That's huge for Bosnia. Brilliant. Well done, Bosnia. Now we have STP versus Costa Rica. Let's see who will win in that one. Will it be STP? Or almost, it was a 2-1 victory to Costa Rica. Unlucky STP. Now we have a huge game. Brazil versus Argentina. Who will go through to the semi-final out of those two? It was Brazil. It came up on the screen. It was a 3-0 in the quarterfinal to Brazil. So absolutely thumped Argentina there. Okay, cool. We have now Bosnia versus Wales in the semi-final. So this is a hard one to call. I don't know who can make it. I mean, either team would be really cool because they'll go to the final. Let's have a look and see. It was 3-0 to Bosnia. Bosnia march on and they go to the final of your second chance Subscriber World Cup. And now we have Brazil versus Costa Rica. Let's have a look and see who will win that one. Simulate that one. It was Costa Rica. Costa Rica beat Brazil. So we have a Costa Rica-Bosnia final. That's going to be really interesting to watch. Okay. Cool. The Subscriber World Cup never fails to disappoint. Now we have the battle for third place. Wales versus Brazil. Let's see if Wales can shock Brazil. They did. They absolutely did. They won 2-1. The big teams have had absolute stinkers in this Subscriber World Cup. Like, Poland beat Spain in the first one. And then you've got a bunch of, like, the bigger teams getting eliminated in the second chance one. So Wales won the third place playoff. Absolutely insane. To the person who picked Wales, we'll review it in a minute. But we have an epic final coming up between Bosnia and Costa Rica. I cannot wait to watch that one. Third was Wales, who was represented by Hamlet. So congratulations, you finished third over Brazil. That's really, really good. That's so impressive. Like, a nation like Wales beating Brazil, that's very impressive. And Brazil came fourth. That was a dropout from the first Subscriber World Cup, because remember, Brazil got grouped, and that was Cassian, Conrad and Abdullahovic. You came fourth. So I don't think I've had a Subscriber World Cup final quite like this. Bosnia versus Costa Rica, a really random final. I just can't believe it. Just cannot believe it, because usually you get these types of finals in, like, say, for example, when I ask you guys to pick 3-star teams and stuff and not pick the bigger teams, but the bigger teams fell by the wayside, and now we have Bosnia versus Costa Rica. That is absolutely superb, and I cannot wait to bring you the highlights of this. Borges on the ball for Costa Rica. It's just twisting his way around and tackled by Bosnia. Hold on. Oh, that was a decent attempt. It's a good pass to Ruiz. He's dribbling. Is there a chance? Okay. I don't know why Ruiz didn't shoot first time, but goalkeeper saved. Oh, hang on. Campbell. Off the post. Oh, like, he had Begovic at his mercy and he hits the post. Like, from time to time. Crossed in, though. That was a beautiful... Oh my goodness. That was an insane save by Keylor Navas. Bosnia pressing. Dzeko. Pranic. He went for the shot, but they still have it. Here we go, Bosnia. Oh, they've scored. They've scored in the 90th minute, and that dude, I don't know how to say his name, Ibrikic, or however you say it, has scored to make it 1-0 to Bosnia in the final. The Costa Ricans cannot believe it. They have lost the final in the final second, and despite making that huge save earlier, Keylor Navas just couldn't keep that one out for Costa Rica. And they put it wide. That is going to be it, I think. Bosnia have won your second chance Subscriber World Cup. So let me read out who won the Subscriber World Cup this time. It was Fainio, if that's how you say it. I'm not entirely sure. The name's on the screen anyway. But congratulations to you. But commiserations to Costa Rica, and Costa Rica was a double entry between William Junks and Tanya Kernahan. But you know what? That was probably one of the most entertaining finals I've watched in a while. So if you did enjoy this Subscriber World Cup for the month of January, then please give it a like and subscribe. Remember, only African or Asian teams for February. I don't want to see any other entries apart from those confederations. And yeah, keep it local as always, and I'll see you again for the next video.